What's good, y'all? It's your boy Lycan here. I'm back. I've been gone a month. This is gonna be more of an update video slash rant about what's been going on over the last month. If you haven't been following on, first off, grab some popcorn because this is going to be a little bit of a longer video slash rant. So grab your popcorn. It's juicy drama as per usual. But if you haven't been following me, follow my social media. At the bare minimum, follow my Twitter and follow my Instagram. I'm always pretty much posting on Twitter some type of update or just like life in general. I'm just tweeting to the void, I guess. So if you want to keep up with everything that's up to date with me, it's more than likely going to be on Twitter at some point in time. But enough of that. Let's jump into the video. If you don't know, my computer broke. I haven't had my computer for a month. That's why you haven't been getting any content. I posted one video because it was really funny where this dude was accusing me of cheating, which I'm going to update that video. I'm probably going to delete it and update it, but like edit it more. But it was kind of funny, the fact of he was accusing me of cheating. And I'm like, excuse me? Me? Cheat? You don't know who I am. But I digress. I didn't have my computer for a month. It's gonna be somewhere around here. I'm gonna end up editing it, and if I'm looking off to my rights, because I'm trying to hit like my bulletin points and whatnot on what I want to talk about. But to make a long story less long, don't buy from iBUYPOWER and don't shop at Best Buy. I know, like, I'm older, so what Best Buy used to be or what I used to think it was, it isn't anymore. Like, they are really scamming people and really trying to get over on old folks for the most part, or people that just don't know like tech. So what happened? Get to the point. We gotta rewind. Flashback. I got a computer, my very first desktop, the one I'm talking to y'all on now. November 29th, 2024 is when I first got my purchase. I purchased a pre-built from Best Buy. The reason I purchased a pre-built from Best Buy is because I was pussy. Like, just calling it what it is. I was pussy. The PC parts are expensive, even before the tariffs and everything else. Like, it's expensive. So I'm me being me. I've been poor my entire life. So it was like, for me, kicking out that kind of money, even though it wasn't my money, my wife and my girl and my mom ended up getting it for me. It's still a lot of money. I can't waste other people's money. So I can't justify spending that kind of money. I just can't. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy at first I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy each individual part and if like get insurance for it. Cool, everything good. Can't do that. So I was like, okay, well, I then found out from Best Buy, you can get insurance on the pre-built. Oh, okay, cool. I'll buy a pre-built then. So me being me, I know some tech. I keep up with tech. I really do like tech, even though I've been poor my entire life, so I haven't really been able to afford the new tech. But I still like tech. Tech has been something, it's been a love of mine. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, I'm going to buy a pre-built. So I'm doing research, looking up what CPU, what GPU. If you're a PC builder, you doing your research on your parts before you just go out and just, unless you got money like that, to spontaneously buy a part. I ain't got money like that. If you got it like that, that ain't me. So I'm like, fuck it. I got to do my research. So I decided on a pre-built. Like I said, I'll put it somewhere around, but that was the one I decided on. Cool. It did everything I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to work from my computer. I wanted to be able to game well on my computer. And I wanted to be able to make content on my computer. Because my boy and my cousin kept being in my ear, yo, you should make content. You should make content. You like yapping. You like playing video games. Da-da-da-da. You good. All that. All right, cool. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to do it. Why not? What else? Like, at this point in time, I didn't know what I know now. But I was like, fuck it. Why not? So this now is November the 29th. After Black Friday. I got a Black Friday deal. I got an i9-14900K. That's a good CPU to help me be able to make content, work from, and also game. I got a 4070 Ti Super. I'm like, we lit. We good. It's a good GPU, good price. All right, cool. We got 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM and in a Y60 case. So I'm like, okay, 32 gigs of RAM. I might want some more RAM, so I might increase the RAM. I don't know. I'll decide when I get the computer and how I like and go from there. Cool, no problem. We good. We good at this point in the story. So fast forward a little bit, 12/2 happens. I get my computer. It was a bunch of issues with shipping. They told me like if I bought it, it was gonna get there next day or within like the next couple of days. So I'm like, bet. I'm gonna just pay for next day shipping and we be good. Like, because I don't personally like buying digital things. I don't like buying things uh like online because it's like you took my money now, but you're not giving me my product now. I'm not very fond of that. Like society has become cool with that. I'm never gonna be cool with that. I'm never gonna be cool with you taking my money now, but I don't get what I paid for now. Like I want to be able to walk into a store and walk out with what I paid for. Cool. So 12/2 happens. I get the computer after all the shipping issues. We finally get it. I get it, and I'm like, something always like I have like this sixth sense. It'll click in my head where it's like, Chris, just do it. Like you might not feel like it, do it. So I asked him like, oh, can I hook up the computer, test it, make sure everything's good before I go home with it? And they're like, yeah, no problem. Like in Best Buy's defense, that is a good thing that they allow people to do that. Cool. So I tested and it was RAM issues. For whatever reason, the RAM was not properly installed. Once again, I'll edit it in. I have the work order, so like everything I'm saying is fact. If it's not fact, I will tell you it's not fact. Like it's all fact. I have proof of it. So I'm like, it's some RAM issues with the old RAM. I'm not really tripping off it because at this point it's not Ramageddon. So I'm like, I'm upgrading my RAM anyhow because I wanted 64 gigabytes of RAM, DDR5 RAM. I think it's CL30, 6000 megahertz. Like I wanted really good RAM because I wanted to be able to do what I want to do on my computer with no issues. And I planned on having it for a few years before I even make an upgrade and whatnot. Cool. So like we had RAM issues. This was 12/2. Where is it? I have the RAM. Like I bought the RAM. Like it still has the damn work order from Best Buy. Like I have the RAM. So I bought the RAM, got it installed. We cool. Cool. All right, I go home with my computer. At this point in time, it's about a couple of months go by. I don't really have any issues. I'm really chilling and whatnot. I don't really think anything of it. Oh, go back one slight bit. My PC didn't boot because of the RAM. So they had to keep my computer for I just bought this computer, mind you. And as soon as I got it, it didn't boot because of Windows wasn't properly installed and because of the RAM. So like I just bought this computer from iBUYPOWER and I'm already running into issues. But I'm like, it's cool. I was already getting the RAM replaced. It's not that deep. I'm trying to be positive, is what I tried to be. So time goes by, fast forward, pretty much all of 2025 for the most part goes on. For those that don't know, rest in peace, Lily, but my mother ended up passing from stage 4 lung cancer. She ended up passing from stage 4 lung cancer, and so throughout the year, I wasn't really on my computer like that. Like I got it, I purchased it, but I'm not really on my computer like that, and I'm damn sure not learning mouse and keyboard. Because it's like, I just don't have time. I'm running the radiation, chemo, treatments, immunotherapy. Like, if you've ever had to deal with a cancer patient or have had cancer yourself, please keep fighting. Please take your medicines. Please do whatever you can to survive. You have loved ones. You have people that care about you. Please. So, I'm dealing with all of that throughout the year. So because of that, I'm not really on my computer. My girl was on my computer more. She's a big simmer. She likes to play Sims. She likes to play Sims with mods. So she's on the computer more than I am at this point. But her and my mother bought it for me. But the funny thing is, I'm not even on it like that. And and when I was on it, I was playing with a controller because I'm playing with controller because I don't have time to learn mouse and keyboard. Like, I just don't. My mom's at this time, I don't know this, but she's dying of cancer. Like, fuck learning PC and mouse and keyboard. No, it's other priorities. So all of 2025 goes by. She passes October the 18th. So at this point in time, I'm like, all right, she passed. I'm still dealing with that even till this day. But I'm like, all right, I really don't have an excuse why I can't learn mouse and keyboard. So I start to play more on PC. Like, I'm slowly making the transition from console, Xbox, PlayStation to PC. Cause I'm like, all right, I can learn mouse and keyboard. I played Marvel Rivals on Steam, but the Steam version of Rivals, but for the most part, I was playing Marvel Rivals on console. Like I said, I've had a controller my entire life. I ain't got time to learn a new method. I'm learning mouse and keyboard on controller. Okay. So at this point, it's 325. Like, all of 2025 goes by. No issues with the computer. I had a couple of crashes for the most part, but that was like, I thought with Rivals, and Rivals is shitty optimization. So I'm not thinking it's a PC issue. I'm thinking it's a game issue. All of 2025 goes by. Like I said, she passes. We at the end of 2025. We then get into the beginning of 2026. At this point, I'm making content now, not full time, but I'm trying to post daily. I'm trying to be positive and get going. Like I said, my mother just passed, so I'm just like, she's not gonna want you. She's gonna sit there and look at you like, nigga, stop sitting around being depressed and get to it. Fuck are you doing? So it's like, all right, Lily, don't cuss me out in heaven. I got it. I put my hands up. I quit. I tap out. Shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm posting more. I'm getting back into the groove. And I believe it was a season 7. I'll edit it in, but I believe it was season 7. I was going to place those placement matches up. I wake up on 3/23/2026. And then all of a sudden, I get this video. I'll once again edit in the video, but it's all of a sudden my C drive don't want to work. Like, I boot up the computer and it's like fixing C drive. Like I said, I'm not the most tech savvy. When I learn things, I like to teach other people because I'm always willing to teach people. I want everybody. I don't like to hoard knowledge. I'm not that kind of person. So I'm like, the fuck is going on? But okay, like, it's fixing C drive. It's cool. Let it fix it. We good. Nah, we not good. It booted, and after it allegedly fixed it, it would crash. It would do it again, then it would crash. I'm like, here we go. And I know at this point, I don't want to go to Best Buy, because if I take my computer to Best Buy, even though I'm the Total Rewards member, I pay the $170 a year and all that, they gonna have my shit for probably a month, is what I was realistically thinking. Like, because Lord knows what's wrong with it. They probably going to send it off or do whatever. Sure enough, what the fuck ended up happening? boy, I was mad. I'm telling you, I was mad. So I'm like, okay, cool. I send them my computer. I bring it in. I tell them what's up. I even recorded a video. Like I said, I'm gonna show you the same video. I showed them of what was going on. Cool. So some time goes by. It's 3:25 now. They tell me what's wrong with the computer. iBUYPOWER poorly assembled my computer. I repeat, iBUYPOWER, the third-party company that Best Buy is selling their computers, poorly assembled my computer. Do not buy from iBUYPOWER, because once again, they also have a bunch of issues that if you just do a little bit of, like, you got to do a little bit more looking. But if you look into them, yeah, no, they're a shit company. I will never buy anything from iBUYPOWER after what their customer service rep told me and what happened with my computer. You couldn't pay. They could offer me a sponsorship. I tell them, suck dick. Like, you couldn't pay me. You literally couldn't. Certain things with me just can't be bought. Like, so what happened? According to their repair notes, I'm going to read their repair notes. Replace RAM sticks and attempted to stress test the device. Crashed. Replace SSD and reinstall the operating system. Crashed. Remove the riser cable and replace the GPU with a known good GPU. Still crash. Reseated the CPU and discovered that the cooler was improperly installed with little thermal paste, which might have exposed the CPU to extensive periods of overheating, which might have ultimately caused the CPU to fail. Advice to customers: send this device to the service center to get an issue with the CPU and the motherboard. That's what they wrote. What he told me was, essentially, iBUYPOWER poorly assembled your computer, and because they fucked up with the CPU and the cooling unit, your CPU or your motherboard is broke, and you're gonna have to send it out. But luckily, you have the Total Rewards membership, and you're gonna have to send it out and get it repaired. So at this point, I'm pissed. Like, what do you mean they sold me a broke computer? How the hell do you as Best Buy even allow that to occur? One, and two, the fuck do you mean? So I call iBUYPOWER. All of this happened, mind you, I bought it November 29th, 2024. So magically, this all happens 1 year after the manufacturer warranty is up. Convenient, huh? So I call iBUYPOWER. I'm like, yo, I got told that y'all poorly assembled my computer, and currently my computer is having a CPU issue and a motherboard issue. Is there any means of y'all being able to fix it? And the customer service rep from iBUYPOWER, I'm steaming at this point, but I'm not cussing him out yet. I admit to what I do. He says, yeah, so you could send us the computer back and we'll repair it for a fee because your manufacturer warranty is up. Nigga, excuse me? Repeat that. Yeah, you know, the manufacturer warranty being up, there's not many things we can really do. I don't think you understood what I said, sir. You all poorly assembled the computer. Not my words. Best Buy's words. And the Best Buy rep's words and the paperwork. And you telling me you want me to pay to ship you my computer and then pay you to fix your mistake? Nigga, suck my dick with your mother lips and do something about it. What you say? Nigga, you heard me. Suck my dick with your mama lips. Fuck you. Click. At this point, I'm heated. Because I'm like, are you kidding? Like, you broke the computer. Period, point blank, in the story. Like, it stops there. Before we even get to Best Buy. Best Buy ain't, iBUYPOWER, broke the computer. You sold a customer a poorly assembled computer. It's Best Buy's job to verify and vet it should be Best Buy's if they have the customer's best interest at heart. I worked retail for over a decade. You can't retail PR talk me. Like, I know it all. My sister was district man. Like, I've been there, done that. You can't PR me. So it's your job to vet, as Best Buy, to vet everything. So the fact that y'all aren't properly vetting what you're selling shows, oh no, this Best Buy done gone to hell. They done gone to hell and back. Like, they are just trash because it's ridiculous. That shouldn't occur. So at this point now, I know I can't depend on iBUYPOWER. So I can't depend on iBUYPOWER. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go with my Total Rewards, obviously. So I do that. I send that out. Jesus Christ, that was an issue in and of itself. I get upset, I get angry, but at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. So I send my computer out. And at this point, it is like the beginning of April. I don't remember the exact date. I remember when it got back because I have the work order for when it got back. Got you. See, you got to go through your paperwork, keep receipts. I got it. It happened 3/27. So 3/27, I end up having that conversation with iBUYPOWER and the Best Buy and all that. Cool. That happens. They send my computer out. Best Buy didn't. They had my computer for a bunch of time. They had my computer for the 2 weeks. They didn't even ship my computer till April the 15th. Like, they had my computer April 10th. It took them April the 15th to ship my computer. It then took them April the 17th to finally get my computer and like, hey, we're starting the repair on your computer, for them to then tell me, oh, hey, your GPU broke in shipping, so we got to order you a new GPU. How are you a tech company and you don't, when I got my computer back on April the 10th, how do you not know how to properly package a computer? So because Best Buy poorly packaged the computer, and because FedEx is shit at shipping stuff, and they just throw people packages and do a whole bunch of other shit, my computer broke on April the 10th. So I had to send it back once the CPU got fixed, and bam. Now, so once again, just keep the timelines straight. March 23rd, it goes in. I finally go through all the hassle of everything. April 10th, it comes back. April 10th, it comes back with a brand new CPU, and the motherboard is good, and the AIO is good, everything good. FedEx and Best Buy, because of poor package shipping on April 10th, broke my damn GPU. Mind you, that's a $1,500 GPU. I ain't got $1,500. So I'm like, well, what we gonna do? Oh, well, we gotta send it back. Nigga, you done had my shit since March 23rd. It's April the 10th. What do you mean you gotta send it back? Y'all can't just send a GPU to your store and then sit up there and give me a new one? Like, damn. No, that's not policy. All right, cool, whatever. At this point, I'm steaming. I'm speaking to customer. I'm like, I need store managers. I need managers. I need motherfuckers in charge, not people that work here. And they don't care. I don't need sales associates. You sales associates, they don't give a fuck about you. They'll fire you tomorrow. They don't care about you. And let me be clear. If you work retail and you are a sales associate, they do not care about you. You need to do what's in the best interest of you, because they will fire you as soon as they can get rid of you, they will get rid of you. Trust me. I've been there. So at this point, they go back out. I send it back out, and I'm like, all right, well, ain't much I can really do, because I got to get the GPU replaced. Like, fuck, I ain't got $1,500. Apparently, Best Buy ain't got $1,500, because I send the computer back out April 10th. Like I said, it didn't finally get there till April 15th. All right, cool. They finally start working on it. They say, all right, we got to order the part. Cool, whatever. Like, I'm irritated, but what can I do about it? Order the damn GPU and send me my shit back as quick as possible. And if necessary, I'll pay next day shipping. Like, I'll pay for it. I don't care. I just want my computer back. So I'm like, all right, cool. Week go by. Best Buy don't say shit to me. Not an email, nothing. If it was not for the fact that I was speaking to their managers, to the service managers, to the district managers, to their managers, I would not have known anything. Best Buy is horrible with updating you about what is going on with your shit that they got. Like, horrible. So, April 25th was the deadline. They had, now remember, since March 23rd, but it came back temporarily April 10th, and then went back out April, and then now they got it at their repair center again, and now it's on repair. So allegedly, they tell you, oh, you get priority redo if you are a recurring customer, meaning if we had to fix your shit twice, you get pushed to the front of the line. That's a lie, because when they got my shit, it didn't get to the front of the line. I had to wait. That's why I ended up waiting until those extra days, until the 15th, until the 17th, to get that repaired. What ends up happening? So now, now this is Best Buy. For what I'm about to say, I cannot prove this. This part is alleged. Zotac is supposed to be sending them a RTX 4070 Ti Super. They don't have a tracking number. They don't have any type of information. They just know, allegedly, Zotac is supposed to be sending them a 4070 Ti Super, according to their supervisors at the Geek Squad Repair Center. Zotac ain't never sent them that 4070 Ti Super, and I don't know if it's because of Zotac or if it's because of Best Buy, but they never got it. So, at this point, they're trying to hold my computer until May the 9th, because May the 9th is the 30-day threshold. May the 10th is a 30-day threshold for them to give me my money back. Nigga, no, I don't want my money back. A, because B, they don't actually give you your money back. They give you store credit. Nigga, I'm not, you've had my computer for 30 days. I bought it and it had RAM issues and Windows issues. And then the CPU, it was poorly assembled. Your words, not mine. And on top of it being poorly assembled, oh yeah, hey, by the way, we broke your GPU. Why would I want to spend my money at your establishment anymore? I wouldn't. I'm not going to. I'm not spending money there. I'm good. Like, I'm good. I'll go somewhere else. I ended up going to Micro Center. Shout out to them. And they were much more of a help. But, like, I'm not, no, why would I do that? So, they sitting up there, they're like, well, hopefully it doesn't come down to that, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Okay, cool. Because I'm telling you, you're not, I don't want your store credit. They're like, I will never spend another dime at Best Buy, I promise you, on everything. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, well, I really got two options. I get the store credit. So for those that don't know, this is not to me get political or anything of the sort. Because of Trump and the tariffs and because of the AI data centers, RAM, GPU, memory are skyrocketing. The same RAM, I did not spend, is it on here? Yeah, no, it's not. But I spent $100 for this. This same kit, I'm gonna edit it in. This same kit is $900 on Best Buy right now. At one point in time, it was $1,253. Why the fuck would I let you keep my PC with that $1,000 RAM in it, Best Buy? So you only gonna give me back $2,000. You're not even gonna give me back the full value of the computer. Why would I let you keep my computer? And this woman is trying to argue with me about, oh, so you're just gonna buy a GPU? That doesn't make sense. Ma'am, the RAM, if you give me back, I spent $2,000 after taxes and whatnot. If you give me back that same $2,000, you can't give me my computer. I can't go on your website and store credit and buy another computer at the same cost because the RAM is more expensive. The GPU y'all ain't got, and on your website, it's out of stock. It's out of stock because y'all can't get, according to iBUYPOWER, on your website, y'all can't get 4070 Ti Supers. So how are you going to get me a replacement GPU when you telling me, oh, it's going to be here April 25th? Guess what? April 25th came and April 25th left. And guess what? They ain't had no GPU. And I knew they weren't going to have a GPU. That's why I was like, I don't even know why you trying to feed me. Like I said, it's PR fluff. Like, I know bullshit. I worked retail. I know what they tell you to tell customers to shut them up, to get them out your hair, to just move them along. I know it. So it's like, no, you're not. But okay, I'll talk to you on the 20th. She was like, oh, no, we'll have it. I guarantee you. Okay. She was like, I'll call you back on the 27th. Mind you, she didn't call me on the 27th because if you don't know, April 25th was on the weekend. They're closed on Sunday and Monday. So she was like, I'll call you back on the 27th. Okay. Sure enough, what happened? She didn't call me back on the 27th. She called me back on like the 29th. But she called me back and she was like, well, we don't have the GPU. I was like, I know, man. I know. I know you don't. And then she sat there quiet because she was like, I know she was steaming because it's like, man, I knew you weren't going to have the GPU. Like, who are you trying to lie to? So at this point, I have two options to make. Send me my computer back with all my parts and make sure everything else is working but the GPU, and then I'll just buy a replacement GPU and not use the total rewards thing, or I get my store credit and I then gotta sell the store credit like it's fucking food stamps, like we in the hood again, and make that work. So I chose option 2. I end up having them send me back my computer. At this point, I'm like, okay, well, I got 3 options in terms of GPUs: 9070 XT, 5070 Ti, 5080. I ain't got 5080 money. Luckily, I got a deal on a 5070 Ti, but it was going to be the 9070 XT if I didn't get that deal on the 5070 Ti. Shout out to Micro Center. They had a deal on the 5070 Ti. I just went with it. It was only $100 more than the 9070 XT. So I was like, fuck it. Like, and also because NVIDIA, like, I'm not a fanboy like that where people want to argue with PC like, oh, this one over that one. No, like for me, it's whatever helps me make content work and things of that nature is the one I went with, and that was the 5070 Ti. It's just that's just what it is. The encoding, everything else, it was just better. So that's what I went with. I have no allegiance to either company. Like I don't have brand loyalty to companies. I have consumer loyalty. Whoever benefits the consumer the most is who I support. You don't support the consumer, I'm not supporting you. Period. I don't care. So eventually my stuff comes back. I get my stuff back, and at this point, I'm like, okay, the tech at Best Buy tells me, all right, you can get the 5070 Ti in the case, but your computer might run a little hot because if you don't know, I have the Y60 case, and that's a big boy, and it has issues with that case. So I'm like, I just had issues going on. I am not about to deal with this again. I refuse. So I'm like, fuck it. I bought a new case, and I bought a 5070 Ti, and I bought it from Micro Center, and they helped me. They walked me through everything. I bought the protection plan. Best Buy, you can't buy protection plans on that GPU. You'll allow me to spend $1,000 on a part, but you won't protect it. But I can go right down the street to your competitor, Micro Center, and buy the same GPU and a protection plan. And oh yeah, by the way, you don't offer what is that? You don't offer protection plans? Like, they literally do not offer protection plans for like GPUs, and you don't price match. So it's like, why am I shopping here again? Like, what happened to Best Buy? Best Buy used to be good. I remember back in the days of Best Buy and Radio Shack, like they used to be good. I don't know what happened to Best Buy, but if you check their social media, go on their Twitter, go on their Facebook, go on their Instagram, check, like, everybody's having issues, and it's just my fault for not checking and knowing that. But I'm making this video to let you know, as a consumer, don't buy from Best Buy. Don't buy from iBUYPOWER especially. And I'm not one to tell you what to do with your money. You do with your money what you do with your money. I can't make you do anything with your money. It's your money. Everybody goes out and works hard for their money. However you get it, you get it. That is your choice. But if you ask me, wise man once said, stupid people learn from their mistakes, smart people learn from the mistakes of others. Are you stupid or are you smart? I'm stupid. So learn from my mistake. Be smart. And don't buy from Best Buy and don't buy from iBUYPOWER. The only thing I can say positive about Best Buy is their service manager, Anthony. He helped me a lot. He kept it honest. He kept it straightforward. He kept it real. And I respect that in customer service. Like, especially in customer service. It's a lot of people that will just tell you what you want to hear to shut you up and get you out their head. And you got to be careful about that. So the fact that he was honest and respectful compared to the other ones where they trying to ban me and kick me out, I was like, you can ban me all you want. I don't care. Like, give me my computer. You give me my computer, then you can ban me. I could care less. But until I get my computer, I'm going to show up here every day and put belt the ass and leave bad review after bad review and tell every customer that's walking up and asking me, oh, what's going on with your computer? And I'm going to tell them verbatim and show them the work orders of why not to shop here. And then you do with that what you do with that. And then you wondering why people aren't shopping at your store, Best Buy. This is why. Because of how you treat customers. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Liking, and I'm out.